Launch sequence initiated.
Welcome everyone. It is a beautiful, what is it, Wednesday? I don't know what day it is anymore. I can't tell. Can you? I'm proud of you if you can. In these trying times, what is time? Today we will continue to ink comic books, because that's just what we do here. You know, we come to a magical, mystical fortress full of exactly one drawing table in front of Mr. Crystals inside of a mountain base. After having come down from our incredible space station that we live in. Live in space station, cryosleep, that's me. I'm a space guy. Love astronauts. You know, we make comic books. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna stop wasting time. I'm gonna go over there and then I'm gonna get drawn. You're just here for the intro? You know what? I don't blame you. That's what I spend the most time on around here anyway. Maybe one of these days we'll have another background that's not just the fortress or the studio of solitude. One of these days I'll make some other places that we can. I'm gonna make the Bobservatory where you can see space or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go over there. It's gonna be awesome. Hang on. You just wait. You wait right there. Woo. We've made it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. As I behave like a complete cretin. Where did I put my big pen? This is the real trouble of our time, is me misplacing all of my pens when I'm trying to get work. There it is. It was on my desk. Guys, it was on my desk. If there's one... Oh, printer's freaking out. There's one thing I'm good at, it's misplacing pens. But now we draw panel borders. Isn't that fun? Everybody pumped? Just here for the intro. I mean, there's other things I do that are not just the intro. But I mean also I do get it. I had a lot of fun making it, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Am I asking my poor wife, who doesn't love heights, to climb up on a rickety ladder and film me looking like I was flying through the stars? No, I mean, I actually flew from space. That is really what happened. At no point was I not really a man flying. You have to get a special license from the city and state if you want to fly as a man. Yeah, it was my long suffering beautiful wife. I was like, could you please climb up on this rickety ladder? And I need you to move my phone closer to my face so I can look angry at it. Is the mix okay? I haven't touched my microphone at all in a couple days, so it might sound good, it might sound bad. Yeah, you will believe a man can fly. This only vaguely in shape, aging, crooked-faced cartoonist can fly. Anybody else can't do it. You gotta get in a plane, goober. Okay. Yeah. Look, if there's one thing I learned how to do in my younger years, it was commit to the bit. Always pays dividends. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Because this mic turns out to be more directional than I thought it was. I thought I had a big... I don't know what you call it. Pattern. It had a large pattern that allowed you to catch a lot of sounds, but maybe not. I was trying to see who that was. Art of Travis. Travis? I don't know Travis. Do I know Travis? Have we met? If we have, I apologize. Have we interacted on a social media website? Alright, panel borders complete. We've done it. And that's it, guys. Page is done. See you next time. There's one thing I love to do, it's amuse myself. Now, once again, the great trouble of our time. Where have I dropped my eraser? It's gone. It's gone for good. I should start, I have this nice cart here. I should just start putting my things on it as opposed to on the ground. It's around here somewhere, I'm sure. Alright, well, we're just going to have to deal with the problems we have. And now... You like this panel layout, huh? Yeah, it's... I felt like... It felt like a little bit of a risk because technically, if we're sort of following traditional eyeline, you really shouldn't do the big check mark, right? Like that's not really normally how somebody reads a page. Normally they go like this, right? Normally it's an S, and I did a H, lowercase n. So we'll see. You know, either people are able to read the page, or they're gonna get this book and go, what is this? And then they'll get all the way to page 30 or whatever this is and close it. That I've seen too much. I've seen enough of this. Who does this guy think he is? I'm going to do my least favorite part of the page, which is ink the clock. Because here's the thing, it's like an important piece of the story, but the technical drawing is not fun. Draw myself in jail? Okay. I deserve it. Where'd my sketchbook go? Sketchbook's in the other room. Hang on. We're drawing myself in jail. Here's Bob. He's sad. Got a big beard. He's sad face. He's wearing a baseball hat. They let him keep the baseball hat in jail. And then he's in his prison outfit. He's got all the stripes. And he's in jail. And the the jail bars are so far apart that here we'll have to put another jail bar here. The jail bars are so far apart that he could just escape. And there's the little window in the back. Here we go. Now Bob's in jail. Bob is in art jail. We did it. Yeah, Chad Power's real. True. It does give me a lot of leeway. But it doesn't give me the leeway to not draw this... horrible clock. My big problem with these clocks is that the curve I'm using is never quite right. So then I have to kind of fudge it. I don't like it. Although a fudge curve sounds delicious. People that run local bakeries, hear me. A fudge curve for artists. This feels like a day that's going to require another cup of coffee, you guys. So just know that at a certain point we are going to... Carl's going to come out and he's going to have to do... Carl Maintenance is going to have to be out here doing some maintenance. As I get a coffee. Tangent custard. No. We want to avoid the tangents. If I do my job right, we never see the tangent custard. I'm pretty sure I screw that up every now and then. Shelley Bond dinged me for a tangent once. And you know what? She was right. Shelley Bond is a cool lady. I have a cool Shelley Bond story. So Shelley Bond, legendary editor, very sweet lady. and she was running that imprint Black Crown for a minute, and she was trying to get something up and running with Peter Milligan, and she asked me if I wanted to draw it, which was really cool. What happens if you make a mistake? Redo the whole page? No, we got white out. I was looking for an eraser because sometimes you can actually pick up there's like little bits of ink on here that I can see, and you can usually just use an eraser to pick up. But she wanted to see some of my pages and sequentials and stuff like that, and then I gave them to her, and she was like, "This is good," and I said, "Hey, nobody ever tells me what I do wrong," and she took time out of her day to just basically be like, "Hey, here's stuff you probably shouldn't do. Here's some places that you did good. Here's some places that you did bad." And it was actually super helpful. She's like, "You should always include this in the background, this because we need to know." I don't know. It was really great. I really appreciate her doing that. And then we never got to work together. Can you believe it? I was so sad about it because she was so cool. She was a very nice person. Alright, now we have a little tiny person down here. We're going to ink them for the moment. How many people are here today? Okay, 5. We'll take 5. Of course, you don't get the fat stacks until there's 75 people per stream. So tell your friends so that old Bob can get paid by Twitch.tv. Don't do that, actually. Just have fun on the stream and talk to me about what's happening with you. I can tell you what's happening with me, but I think it's not fun. One thing that happened with me is I was watching an academic presentation, because I'm an old man. You never have fun? Good. You don't deserve it. Because I'm an old man and I watch academic presentations on YouTube and I watch PBS. Hey, you know what? That's very kind of you. I appreciate the support as always. Means a lot. Alright, I think we can finally start doing some... There's something about the hair in this panel that is not working for me. And I don't know what it is. So we're going to have to redraw it, I think. Where did my red pencil go? As usual. Guys, I did it. I misplaced my... It fell on the ground. You guys, it fell on the ground. We found it. Okay, that's better. Too tall, maybe? Here, we need to... Oh, the best views on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Clanker. Get out of my chat. Mods. Ban the Clanker. There are no mods here. I should see if this stupid service I'm using actually has like some sort of auto mod thing. Guys, you have to understand, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's right. There's a reason that we're allowed to do slurs on robots. And the reason is because we were supposed to get robots that were supposed to do all of our chores for us and do all the work for us so that we could just chill all day and do stuff like what I'm doing and not worry about it. But instead, we made horrible things that don't do anything for us that we want, that are not helpful. We're just trying to replace... Yeah. We're trying to replace the fun part of art, which is getting good at it. That's what I say. You don't like it? Get out of here. We don't need you. That Clanker came from a Star Wars, though, didn't it? Isn't that from Clone Wars? That's what they call the battle droids. Clankers. Uh-oh. Guys, I didn't fill up my water. I didn't fill up my water. Hold up. Back in a sec. Oop. I ran, and when you run, the dog thinks you're having fun. So then he wants to hang out with you. Do you guys want to see the dog? Well, you don't have a choice. The dog is seeing you. Hi, Bubba. You came in here. You know what that means. I get to pick you up. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Up. Whee! The dog is here, everyone. Say hi to everybody, Winston. My sweet baby boy. We're gonna give him some scritches and put him back down. Oh, he's all wet. Why are you all wet? Why are you all wet, mister? Ugh. Okay. Thank you for saying hello. Would you like a treat? How are you so wet? You're so gross. Gross, dude. Whoops. Clone Wars started getting more popular with Helldivers. Oh, I didn't know that they said it in Helldivers too. Of course, I think we only played like one Robot World together, so that's my fault. And then I went back to Overwatch because I have brain problems. I think my wife was right. I think I do have ADD really good because Overwatch is such a good ADD game. There's a lot of things happening on screen. You only have to concentrate real hard for about 15 minutes and you can take a break. I should probably speak to a brain health professional. But I'm not gonna. Because I'm lazy. Alright. There we go. We have loaded the brush with a beautiful amount of ink. And now, the ink. It doesn't, cause I like her as a person on Earth. Like the this is gonna sound stupid. I'm married to a paralegal, so like the lawyer stuff interests me. I don't know, maybe. I mean, I like She-Hulk. I'll try an issue or two. Maybe I shouldn't be so hasty. Have I had chocolate-covered cashews? Yes. Yeah, I agree. Being a giant green lady that has to talk to people is awesome. Like, is Rainbow still... Wait, did Rainbow write the last one? Am I crazy? Is Rainbow still writing? Or is this part of that? Or is it somebody different? I can't remember. Can you see the one I'm drawing? No, you can't. I apologize. I'll move these panels way up on top here are kind of hard to catch sometimes. Sir? Are we being gross? Are we being gross in my office? Yeah, I like Rainbow a lot. We've only worked together very briefly. I've done like 2 5-pagers with her. But after we turn in our pages, we have... after I turn in my pages, we usually have a nice conversation on some social media platform. And I'm always like, we should do this again. And then we never do. She did do the most recent one though, right? Am I crazy, or was it somebody else that wrote it? Oh, dog left. Oh no! Hang on, he's got something he's not supposed to. Brother, you can't eat that. I'm glad I looked. Don't take my brother. Sorry, the dog took one of my paper towels. Yes! I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, now he's pouting. The dog is pouting, you guys, because I took away the thing he was chewing on. Okay, now he's playing with an appropriate toy. You might hear the squeaking in the background. Welcome back. Are we gonna behave? Sir? I saw you. I saw you trying to get in my garbage. Hey, can you not be there? Because you're gonna hit my my cart here, and then you're gonna knock everything over. Okay. Thank you. Yes, that's my good boy. Dog is back, guys. Here you go. What is the charge? Eating a meal? That's my dog. Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Get your hands off my penis. I heard that guy just recently died too, which actually made me really sad. Yeah. Yeah, I thought those issues looked really good. I did not read it. Just because I don't remember what I was doing in the like I haven't been able to get to the shop, and well, the biggest problem for me is there's no shop in my hood. Like we had one, but it closed. I think during COVID. So I don't really know. I don't really have a good local shop right now. Like if I have to drive one town over, but like where I live, one town over is like it's like 40 minutes of driving, so not ideal. Maybe I'll become independently wealthy because of this awesome job I do, which is drawing pictures on the internet and then publishing comics once in a while. And I'll just be able to have a comic shop out here that loses money, and I just won't care. You know, I'll just let myself lose money. How do you have eye boogers all over you? How do you have eye boogers on your tummy? My dog is so gross, you guys. Don't eat that. I see you trying to eat that. I dropped the paper towel on the floor. Oh, am I crazy? Okay. I thought the succulent Chinese meal guy died. For some reason. Or were we talking about different people? Don't you take that. I know you want to. Oh yeah, 82 in Australia is you might as well be 1,000. Hey, can you be careful in my cart? You're gonna knock over all the water. Can you be careful? Thank you, Mr. Man. He's not gonna be careful. I asked him and he won't do it. Clip is from 91. I love when he was interviewed about it semi-recently. He still says it. He's like, well, there I was, eating a succulent Chinese meal. Oh, yeah. No. That dude, that person is alive. No, I was talking about the very famous Democracy Manifest succulent Chinese meal guy. Good memes, as they say. Have you become bored? Yeah, he did.
I actually have a Democracy Manifest t-shirt that I got for Christmas, but it was like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but like you'll see like a fun picture on the internet and it's like, oh, that looks like a fun shirt that I want to wear. But then you can't tell if it's the original or if it's somebody that ripped like a 72 DPI JPEG and then put it on a t-shirt, and then you get it and it's just a 72 DPI JPEG on a t-shirt. And so it was a gift from somebody who didn't know which one they were getting. So when I got it, I unfortunately got the 72 DPI JPEG on a t-shirt, which made me very sad because I was very excited about the shirt. The dog followed my wife into the bathroom and I could just hear in the back, meaning he's doing something he's not supposed to. Oh, I think he got tired of being told no. He is now running back out into the living room. Sir? Is he behaving? Or more or less? I heard the characteristic of a naughty dog. He does love to dig around in the garbage. Good sniffs in there, I guess. I hear horseplay in the other room. Are you exhausted? Is he not listening? That's an instant in-house leash. Don't let him be the boss. He thinks he's in charge around here. He's not. He's a dog. He gets free food, alright? He didn't get to do everything he wants. Like, be on the furniture. What a jerk. Okay. Sounds like he's coming with you. I should get another microphone for in here that's just capturing the ASMR of brush on paper. Not that it sounds like anything, but it might. I don't know. We're here not just to draw, but to tickle your brain with sound effects. can hear the dog pouting in the hallway. Such a baby. I can't do all the stuff I want to do all the time. This is garbage. I know, we're the worst dog parents in the world, buddy. How'd you get crud on your brain? Seems dangerous. Watching the internet? Yeah. Were you here when I was talking about that study I read? About the, about how they fed an AI the training data that was just like social media posts and it rotted its brain? So yeah. Internet brain rot, real thing. Yeah, it's really interesting, right? Okay, well that was pretty quick. We like that. Like how fast that went. No, don't do that. There we go. Alright. Ink has been returned to the pot. We now begin the arduous process of using fine liners to do the rest of the page. Uh-oh. Conspiracy time. The hands of the clock are pointing at 9:11. Don't forget, you guys. Hope the chat appreciated my hilarious 9/11 content. Can't wait to get banned for whatever. Okay, good. I'm glad we can all agree. Ooh. That's interesting. Was the client happy with it? Like if the particular time didn't matter to the client, is that considered a I know you know what, I should actually ask. In recent months I have become friends with some tattoo artists, and I would be interested to see what they think as far as like, is that considered a big faux pas? Oh, it's just this, yeah, it's just my thing, man. I put my birthday on stuff. Your tattoo, my birthday. What's up? Okay. It is a 3 cup of coffee kind of morning. So I'm going to go refill the mug, which, always takes me a couple minutes because the coffee machine is never ready. So please enjoy. Carl Maintenance is going to make sure that everything around here is running smoothly. I'll be back shortly. Thank you for your patience. Just need a cup of coffee. We'll be back in like 2 minutes. We're back. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Apologies. Brian Level does do a lot of tattoo work. And Sean Crystal's starting to get into it, I believe. Yeah, I would. I mean, you do the little blue line mock-up thing, and you put it on their body, and then they look at it, and then they approve it before you finish it. So I don't know why anybody would be mad about that. The dude looked at it and went, "Yep, I love it. Permanently etch it into my flesh." It's not really a debate at that point. Not anymore, it doesn't seem like. Not to me. Not to me. You currently have multiple tattoos? Oh. That's a little weird. If he had just shut his mouth, it would have been fine. There's really no reason to do that. Hey, it's my birthday. My birthday's always on your body. That's okay. That's in the realm of weird for me. Because it feels a little bit like, I tricked you. Well, it became clear to the dog that I was not going to be giving him treats because I run out, and then he left. I have no tattoos other than an accidental tattoo I gave myself with a pen. That's what I've got, buddy. You may have seen it on the stream. Right there. That's my tattoo. Tattooed myself. An accurate ruler on your forearm. Just 10 inches. Let's go. Do you do construction work? Seems like it'd be useful. Only tattoos we get around here are useful ones. Like important medical information. Install Windows? There you go. See? Measure twice, cut once. You can measure 3 times because you have a ruler on your arm. You'll be the most accurate window installation technician? Question mark? In these 50 states. Carpenter? Question mark? Hey, what are we doing with the shoes, huh? Are we eating those, or are we... Let's leave those alone, okay? Can we do that, you think? Good job, Bubba. Thank you. Here, you are coming in and you're being a little obnoxious. So I'm gonna go get, and you're licking your lips. So I'm gonna go get some more candy for you. Is that okay, Will? So that you can be in here and be chill? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, he's got a happy face. He's got a very happy face on right now, you guys. You can't see him. Because he's off camera. Alright, let me go get you some of your favorite. I'm gonna go get you your ducky treats, okay? And then you can be in here and be chill, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if you can do it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay. Dog's back. He's with me. We now have dog treats on the table. Along with... Okay, Bubba. There. Oh, what a good boy he is. He laid right down. Yeah. Because he knew there was candy for him. Yeah. Good job, big guy. Good job, big guy. Now, you have to be down there and you have to be chill for a hot minute, and then I will give you another one. Screen again. I apologize. If I'm doing that, please tell me. Because sometimes I don't see it right away. My wife has a bunch of tattoos. I don't have any. Maybe I should get some. What should my tattoos be of? I should just get a sleeve of every cool, famous character I've ever gotten to draw in a book. That'd be kind of fun. With like a big Miss Marvel and Ironheart and Nova and Captain America. All that stuff. That'd be fun. And I also don't really want one. I love this ruler. It's impossible to pick up. It gets like velcroed or suctioned onto my desk. I had a very exacting rubric that I was using to choose which was going to be my ruler. And this one met most of, if not all of my criteria. But I didn't know it was going to get suctioned on my desk. Maybe it's time to get a new one. Yeah, see, that's kind of my problem. Like, I'm kind of like, all right, well, what do I want to look at forever? The answer is nothing. I have some friends with some really, really cool pieces that they've had done. And I look at them and I go, that's awesome. That's awesome on you. I love that you have that. But at no point do I go, now it is time for me to get one of those. I don't know why. Again, my wife is into it. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some tattoos. I'm like, do you? What does that feel like? And then she'll be like, you should draw something and I can get it tattooed on me. And I'm like, do you have any idea what it's like being me? Do you understand that if I ever saw a single thing about that drawing I didn't like that ended up on you, I'd be inconsolable. Oh, okay. Well, that's something that means something to you, at least, you know. I get that. Today is Bricks Day. Should have Tattoo Day, where everybody talks about their tattoos. It's today. Joke's on you. We're already in it. Oh, I'm working way off screen now. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. I'm just drawing shadows, you guys. It's nothing. It's not important. I do need to make some new songs for this channel. Some of these are getting pretty old. And every now and then I'll get one where I'm like, oh yeah, I did pretty good on this song. George suggested I do a music writing stream. I just feel like that would be so boring. Hi! Welcome back! You saw me turn away from my desk and you were like, perhaps now I will get these duck treats. Why are you smelling my direct box? Anything good in there? Hey, Mr. Man, how does a good boy behave? What do you gotta do for one of these? Go down? You gotta go all the way. Yeah. There you go, Bubba. Good job, good job, good job. Thank you. He's gonna figure out that I keep those treats on my desk, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna look under my armpit, and he's gonna have a whole duck treat in his mouth, and he's gonna run away. He's gonna prance away, all excited, because that's what he does when he steals like my socks or my shirt or whatever. He prances. He's like, so proud of myself. He begins a new set of obedience training next week? 2 weeks? Next week? Can't remember. Hopefully he does good. He still struggles a bit though, the poor guy. We took him out last night. As comes as no surprise to anyone here, your old pal Bob really loves ice cream. And so I took him out last night to go for a walk, and we took him to the part of town where the ice cream shop is, and uh-oh, what are we doing? Hey, Mr. Man. Are we eating something down there? You shouldn't be. I took him out to the ice cream shop, and he gets very antsy downtown, just because there's a lot of activity. Because he spent a lot of his formative months in a kennel, didn't he? Yeah. Hey, down. Thank you, Mr. Man. So he still gets a little anxious when there's a lot of stuff. Did they have dog ice cream? The one that we go to in town here doesn't, but when we go to the fancy one, one town over, they do. They have like the special cups that are just for dogs. And he always gets one. Regardless of whether or not he deserves it. Because he doesn't a lot of the time. Like right now, for instance. Hey, don't lick around in my paper drawer because you slobber all over my paper and then it warps. Because you're a slobbery boy. Yeah. Yeah, he's a real... I think I've talked about this, but he's not neutered yet, so he's kind of a bully right now. Like, he's a little ornery. He's like, I'm the man. I'm a real boy. I'm a grown-up. And it's like, no, you're 9 months old. You're a dumb baby. You're 9 months old. But he's ostensibly an adolescent. He's an adolescent dog. And, you know, I think he just farted. You're gross. So, you know, sometimes he gets a little humpy. Sometimes he gets a little ornery. And, you know, because we're trying to make sure he doesn't get cancer too early. Because Goldens are notorious for getting cancer. You're not supposed to neuter them until they're much older. So we have to deal with a jerk of a dog for about 2 years, which sucks, but he's a sweetheart. All right, we gotta put the fan on. It's getting hot around here. Sir. He also likes to go behind the couch. Hey, can you leave that alone? Bro, not today, please. Hey, Mr. Man. Here, have a toy. He's in his feelings right now, so he's behind the couch. He goes behind the couch when he's in his feelings. Yeah. Sorry about all the dog shenanigans, you guys. He's really on one today. He goes back and forth between being a very sweet boy with a couple of weird bugaboos and kind of a weirdo. Again, he's an adolescent, so I could only imagine what it would be like if he was actually a child. My wife and I talk about that a lot. It's like, if this is what having a dog is like, what is having a human baby like? Ugh. Because, you know, end of the day, you can still get rid of that dog. But you're stuck with that baby. That baby not going anywhere. I mean, it could, but there are a lot of legal ramifications. Yes. Yeah, I think human babies do exist. I'm not here to tell you what, you know, what you're supposed to believe or what the internet told you. I'm just telling you that I'm pretty sure that human babies are real things. You can really have them. He's definitely on one today. Hang on. You got him? What's he doing? Anything about that? Why? We've been so good. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely feeling some kind of way today. Kind of drawing on screen. I apologize. Once again. Just giving this wall a little bit of texture, you guys, by filling in some of these bricks. Why not? You know? Why not? Why not have a filled-in brick once in a while?
Oh, do you have a ton of work to do? He could just. Okay.
Anybody wants to dog sit for us? Even though we're in the same building as him. Please, come over. We have no money. We might make you lunch. Yeah. But that's again, that's the thing. It's like some days he's super good, and then other days he's like, what if? Just hear me out. What if I decided to be a little bit of a terror? But again, that's apparently just something that dogs do around this age. They stop being able to hear you. They stop listening. They stop doing. They forget everything you've ever taught them. They just become real jerks. Old jerk guy. But what are you gonna do? They're cute. He's a fun little buddy. Terrible Twos dog style. Dude, you have no idea. Or maybe you do. I don't know if you're also a adolescent dog owner. It's like Terrible Twos and having a teenager at the same time. It's like... he's like growing into himself, but he also thinks he's a man now. And that he's in charge. And he's not. There we go. Soda pop. Easy. Yeah, it's about 50 pages. How it will end up in anyone's hands is unknown to me at this point. I'm assuming that we're going to be kickstarting it, but I don't know. There might be somebody who's like, hey, you have a little graphic novella? We'll publish that. I have a person or two I might be able to call about it and be like, hey, put this out. You don't have to pay, just give us a royalty. It's already made. Just like give us $1 royalty and you'll be good. I'd be interested to see if they actually would be into something like that, but... Ahoy could be. I know some people over at Mad Cave. I don't know if they'd do it. But, you know, it never hurts to ask. And my Mark Russell connection may be able to open a door to Ahoy. I don't know if they'd... Does Ahoy do, like, kind of wholesome? Everything I've seen from them has been a little subversive, but then again, I really only follow the stuff that Mark puts out over there, so I don't know. Get the IP option to Netflix. There we go. Wholesome is subversive now. You know what? That's a great point. Yeah, I'll just take it to... Do I know anybody at Netflix? No, I don't know anybody at Netflix. Babe, do we know anyone at Netflix? Okay. Okay, can't get it optioned over there either. We're out of ideas, you guys. Book's never coming out. Honestly, I don't know. We might be able to price it out. You guys want to see? Maybe we can price it out. Might be interesting. Go over to the other one. Okay, we're here now. Alright, we're gonna grab a... does Print Ninja still do the... Print Ninja might still do the online quote thing. So, let's see, we'll do trade paperback printing, because that's what it is. Get an instant quote. Let's say we're going to do 500. Printed in Illinois. Perfect soft cover. Size. Classic comic size. Quantity, we'll do 500. Cover material. We like coated paper. Choose cover paperweight. 80-pound mat. Cover finish type. Default. Inside printed material. Full color. Inside paperweight. Choose type. That seems appropriate. You know, let's do this. $7,000 best breakdown. Yeah, these guys I think are a little expensive. Oh, cover finish default. Sorry. Inside page count 48. Proofing. I don't want to proof. Electronic proof. We love it. Shipping destination. For safety. Your price. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Better than I thought for sure. Oh. Dog back there. So Print Ninja's still a pretty good option. There was another company I can't remember the name of. They also had I think they also printed stateside and they were pretty good too. So anyway, there you go. Remind me later, please. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the drawing table. So there you go. Now we know. Kind of cool. That's luckily those guys print in Illinois. They used to print in China. So I don't know, you know, obviously with the state of things, who knows. How many copies was that? That was for 500, which is a big number. But then, you know, you got enough to take to cons and stuff like that later. Oh, that's right, because this is a... Not that I go to cons anymore, but if I did, then we would have that. Yeah, no problem. It's always interesting to see how that stuff works. Print Ninja was just the first one I thought of. There are other companies that do it, that will probably do it cheaper, but I've worked with them before, and I found their printing to actually be very, very nice. I had no complaints about it. By the way, if you want to buy a comic for your kids, can I please recommend The Traveling Adventures of Kiri and Friends? Please buy them from my house. I have so many of them. I bought them like 10 years ago. Still haven't gone through the first printing of them yet. I really thought I was going to be taking the world over with that one. That was incorrect. That was a bad assumption on my part. That did not go anywhere. Everybody that reads it says it's very cute, though. My boys are 11, 14. Is that the age for... They might... 11 might be into it. 14 won't be into it. I think it's probably too young for him. That would be my guess. He will probably think that... I don't know what the kids say about it, that it's not Skibbity Riz. It's definitely... Hey, don't do that. Thank you. It's probably got Ohio Riz or something. Is my guess. I don't know if your kids talk like that. If they do, I do apologize. If they don't, I apologize. received an email. Let's see if it's important, shall we? Where can you buy an issue? Great question. Oh. Normally it would be through my website, but my website has not been updated in a million years, so you have to buy it through me. Ask for one, and then PayPal me $5 plus shipping, and it'll end up at your house. Usually with a special gift for having done so. The problem with my website is I haven't done inventory in a long time. So I don't know what I have anymore. Blue Sky DM would be great. Yeah, do it. And then I'll get back to you at some point today. Thank you. Every kid I've sold it to has enjoyed it, but I can't tell. Here's the other thing: I can't tell how old people are anymore. 'Cause at a certain point, everybody's a baby to me now. I'm like, I don't know. Is your kid 12? Is your kid 13? Is this 8? What is this? I haven't been a child in a long time, you guys. They all seem pretty dumb to me, and I just assume children are dumb. Thank you. I will warn you though, if you're international, the shipping rates are stupid, which I don't love, but not much I can do about it. I'm just grabbing some coffee, guys. It's fine. Okay, I have officially misplaced my whiteout again. I don't know where it went. Time to get a fresh one. I'm holding it. I'm holding it! Oh my god. Yeah, look, if you don't have dementia like I do, you're a baby. Jeepers creepers. Something fell in my lap. It was a duck stick for my dog. But he's not in here anymore. So he doesn't get it. That'll teach him. That'll teach him to be in his feelings and in the other room. Alright. Let's get these background buildings drawn. Everybody's favorite part of the day. Cubes in the background. Let's get these 3D cubes going. Finally finished the inks on your strip. Hopefully I have not slowed you down by conducting myself in a manner that is distracting to you. I want you to get your work done and have fun. How long does it normally take you to complete one of your strips, if you don't mind me asking? Massive infection that was killing you. Wait, what are you talking about? Like literally killing you? Like have you had to go to the doctor? Or a hospital or something? Okay. Holy smokes. Cipro, no, amoxicillin. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Hey, infection solidarity. I was on amoxicillin a little while ago as well. I think mine was preventative though. So not necessarily solidarity. I take it back. God. I think I've talked about this in the past. My dear father has cancer. Ugh. Yeah. My dad has cancer, and he had a real bad infection a little while ago. He was like in the hospital on and off for like a month. Like had to be at the hospital kind of thing. So yeah, infection situations is never a joke. That shit's serious. But I'm glad you're getting out of it. That is good news. Ugh. All right, we're gonna learn our lesson from last time. We're putting the X's in because otherwise we're gonna screw up. Not have what we need where we need it. Or I will put a bunch of black where it doesn't belong. Yeah, for real. Made the 0.5. There we go. True. Bob Quinn is never late. He arrives precisely when he intends to, or whatever. Bob never messes up. He only puts the lines where they belong. In the order that they should be drawn in. Exactly. It's for, it could be textural, it could be procedural, you don't know. You don't know and you didn't bother to find out. You, parentheses, me, just assumed it was a screw-up. But no, all intentional. So brilliant. He might be the smartest art boy on the planet. Yeah, I mean, guys, if we're being honest, I'm really just next level with this stuff, you know? Galaxy brain. All I can see is Tim and Eric going, "Whoa!" If you were to take the universe and put it into a tube, you wouldn't want to put the universe in a tube. Have I ever read or listened to the Bobiverse books Galaxy Talk made? No, I have not. Though the name sounds great. Definitely sounds like something I'd be into for obvious reasons. Are they like audiobooks? Tell me what I need to know about these astounding creations. Well, I think I figured out what happened in here. I had a duck stick on my desk, and I think it fell off, and then the dog ate it. He didn't even have to work for it. Okay, yeah. Do you have my email? Yeah, age verification. Well, Wait, do you live in a state that had that happen? Because I didn't have to do that on account of California. By the way, California residents, make sure you vote. I do care which way you vote, but I'm not telling you which way to do it. But get your votes in soon. Drop mine off at City Hall today. If you're unhappy with the state of the country, it's because you didn't make your voice heard. Boomers get everything they want because they vote more than you do. Well, that sucks. Guy gets his mind put in a von Neumann probe. He makes copies of himself and explores the galaxy. From the Hulk Jenny Commission. Oh. Oh, that's right! Dennis E. Taylor. Okay. I'll check that out. Is it on like Audible? Main character in episode 1 is saved by a cop called Bob. Well, you know what? If there's one thing I love doing, it's saving a life. That's what we're doing here. We're not just drawing pictures, we're saving lives, people. It seems like an art stream about nonsense, but that's where you're wrong. Former software engineer. Got the audiobooks. Good book. Okay, great. Oh, from a software engineer. Former? Software. Okay, yeah, on Audible. Okay, great. Yeah, that makes things much easier for me. But now that I'm streaming more, well, it's gonna depend. Again, it's all gonna depend on whether or not I can stream drawing the new book or not. Which I was promised we're gonna actually get ripping on like this week at some point, but I have no emails in my inbox about it, so who knows? Congratulations. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna... Yeah, it's just gonna... I'm gonna have to ask. You never know if you don't ask. Like, technically, it is a creator-owned book, so, you know, it's like, what I choose to do is what I choose to do with it, right? So, but I don't know if that extends to, you know, because like if I don't say what it is, right? If I don't say this is my new book at such and such with such and such about such and such, it's just sort of like what is it, right? And if I'm out here working on non-spoilery pages or whatever, no big deal. So I don't know. We'll see. I would like to. Streaming is more fun than non, so, you know. We'll also see, guys, Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobook. Ooh, that does sound good. Rather have the shits than be dead. True. Oh my gosh. You know, when you put it in a stark relief like that, suddenly diarrhea sounds like a pretty good time. All I gotta do is poop weird. Can do. Uh-oh, you guys. I had too much coffee. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Depending. If this is a power piss, we'll see. I'll be back. Be chill. We're back. Thank you for your patience while I bathroomed. Oh, well, I mean, since we're all sharing, yeah, there was a little bit of an emergency I was not anticipating in there, and it was a little softer than one might want. Oh no! It was all the diarrhea talk. Really brought it out of me. My body was like, "Oh yeah? You need pills for this? We can do it for free." We can do it because we're old. Yes. It is true. My mind is gone. All that's left? Poop. No soft serve jokes. Oh. Yep. That's how we do it, baby. He did come in earlier. I don't know if he... I didn't see if he got a boner this time when I picked him up. He probably did. That's just his whole deal, man. Just a horny boy. Also, where'd it go? John, I see what you meant about your name yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I see what he means. That's tough. That's tough, dude. Tech question, do I scan my inks in bitmap format? Yes. That's all my scanner can do. I don't. Well, I scan them in TIFF format. So but is that technically a bitmap or whatever? It's raster graphic. So I scan in a raster graphic in a TIFF, and then bring it into Clip Studio, where I threshold it so it's just black and white, and export back out as a TIFF for you. One of the OG webcomic guys, they talked to him and he'd make fun of my name for 10 minutes. I remember he'd done it already. Which OG webcomic guy was it? I'm curious. Some of them don't have great reputations. You don't have to name names if you don't want to. I'm just curious. I knew it! I knew it was Kurtz! I knew it! Before you said it, I was gonna be like, is it Scott Kurtz? That's too bad. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. He, for some reason, I don't know him. I've spoken with him a couple times at Comic Cons. I've always had a lovely time with him. For some reason, he does seem to have some trouble with. It seems like a lot of people after a while are kind of like, you know what, I don't know about this guy, which is too bad. But I mean, like, it's tough, right? Because you know, he was one of the guys really trying to break down the door for everybody else to do that job. So, and I think you kind of have to have a little bit of a, because like I remember those old Webcomics Weekly episodes that he used to do, and I remember the one where they had all those syndicated guys on, and just like him and Kellett and Geiger. You'd be surprised, but he I just remember the conversations with those guys talking, and you could feel him being like, guys, we're legitimate in what we do. Just because a syndicate hasn't picked us or whatever, like, we're doing the job, and like, we probably have more readers than you guys do. And being at the forefront of that and having to deal with that is really wild. And you know, frankly, like, PvP's still pretty good. I haven't read it in a while, but every time I load it up, I'm like, yep. Does he still do it, or does he? I'm assuming he does. I haven't read it in a minute. Because I know he was doing, what was it, Table Titans, or he handed Table Titans off. Really? Wait, what is he doing now then? Is he doing anything? What's he doing? Is it Travis? He switched to middle grade books. Did he? Good for him. I didn't know that. Yeah, all I knew is that Table Titans had happened, and then I didn't know that he'd stopped doing PvP. That's too bad. I always liked that one. That was on my daily rotation of strips to read. Working on book 3, that's great. I'm gonna have to look those up now. Give that a buy probably. Table Titans Club. Oh, so he's Table Titans is now is a middle grade graphic novel now. That's cool. Wait, is he he's not drawing though, is he? Is it that Tavis dude? Tavis? Maybe? Am I crazy? He's one of those guys from Strip Search, right? Scottish drawing. Oh, jeez. I don't know anything. Can't afford to pay anyone but his colorist. Yeah, it's middle grade, dude. It's like I have a buddy who was who did a middle grade book. Real talented dude, and they predicted a ton of sales for him, but it's like if you're not in the... Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, I remember seeing it and being like, man, I should have tried that. But, you know, I ended up in another direction. Also, I was doing a strip nobody liked, so I wasn't good enough. That's for darn sure. At the time, at least. That's cool. What was the audition process like? Like, was there like a short list? Like, how did that work? Did you have to do like an interview? I haven't watched that show in so long, I don't remember which guy was Ty. That's fascinating. You had to do a dialogue. You had to do dialogue on a penny arcade strip. That's fascinating. Huh. Yeah, I remember watching the show. It's interesting how many of those people have ended up continuing to sort of be in their orbit. Like, like Tristan and all those other people. I remember thinking Abby Howard was really funny. Yeah. Seems a little on the miserable side. Like the idea of having to actually like draw a funny comic strip in the span of however long they gave you was that just sounds miserable. Like the moment I was like, oh, they did this, oh man, I should have applied, and then I watched one episode and I was just like, no, not only should I not have applied, I'm glad I didn't. Oh man. Yeah, it's not happening. They only gave him an hour. You have to write and draw a funny strip in an hour. Forget it. Not happening. Not with me. I'd have been out week 1. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great time working. I watched Nate Van Dyke talk about that once, about how some of his best gallery pieces came from having like no time to work on them. Necessity being the mother of invention and all that. I don't know. I just feel like my hands would be shaking the whole time. Okay, thing poster. Drew Struzan did in a weekend. Okay, there you go. That reminds me, I gotta write to my buddy Ken. My buddy Ken, like, kind of studied under Drew for a minute. Did a really beautiful, Struzan-esque, Wizard of Oz piece. Should see how he's doing. Oh, classic me hitting the microphone. I'm gonna start a microphone bump counter on the stream. And we can all laugh at me. Looks pretty good. No, we need a smaller one. 35? I don't have it up here. There's 35. We got him. Ink issue of 4 days. Ugh. I've done pencil, inks, and colors on an issue in a week. I did that once. That was very early in my career because the script came in late. Is that the tapping sound of lunch, dear? Okay, I appreciate it. All right, everybody, it's lunchtime, which means I step away for 1 hour-ish. I eat food and then we complete it in the afternoon. I think the afternoon stream is going to be very short because there's not much left to do here. But, you know, maybe we can just hang out. Maybe I can draw something else for you. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But you know what, everybody? Thank you for hanging out this morning. This has been a delight as always. And I will hopefully see you guys in the afternoon, if you can make it. If not, I hope you have a good time doing whatever it is you're doing then. So, yes, meet me. Meet me on the precipice. Ah, the precipice of the studio. Hey guys, thanks so much. I'll see y'all later. It'll be like an hour. You know how this goes. 2 a day. Absolute marathon. Take it easy. I gotta start the walk. Back up to the space station. Space station where the food's at. Food station. Boop 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 boop. Bye bye.
That time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
I wish you could come too. I wish you could enter cryo sleep with me to be rejuvenated amongst the stars. But you can't, and I'm sorry about that.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Are you still here? No. Watch me walk up this ladder. It's a long walk from Earth to the moon. Many tens of miles. 10 miles to the moon. Shorter than you think. It's a very small moon. I'm going to a space station. No, I screwed up. That's okay. We're gonna get on my case about it? That's fine. You can do that if you want. It's expensive to run a space station where you sleep and then go to Earth sometimes.
Hey, it's that time again. up this ladder back to my space station.
Have you ever gotten on a Stairmaster? It's like that, but into space where there's no oxygen. It's very difficult. You should try it sometime.
Hey, it's that time again. Walk up this ladder back to my space station.
Miss you guys. Tune in next time. I'm looking forward to seeing you and drawing for you in the future.